Hi everyone, welcome back to Bryan, the Morris Minor Convertible, and unfortunately we've been struggling with a bit of flicker on the lighting, so I'm not sure whether this is going to be an improvement or not. Anyway, I came into the garage last night and carried out a gearbox oil, I was going to say change, it's not a change, I just emptied the gearbox oil. Just as something to do in moving the project forward. Still learning an awful lot. Followed up on some advice that I was given. I don't know whether it was tongue-in-cheek advice or whether it was meant as I took it. Anyway, I bought myself a Morris Minor manual, Haynes manual. I also purchased the restoration manual, so I now have that as well to enjoy, and I also downloaded and printed out the Moss parts and accessories catalogue, which is actually quite interesting because it's got all these, I'm sure you guys know, but it's got all these exploded diagrams which show you all the parts that you need, so I'm looking forward to going through that. Anyway, as I say, this is a little bit disjointed. I've got a bit of a costume change coming up because I did the gearbox oil removal yesterday evening. So here's that. And then you'll get me dressed like this at the end of it. And then I've got some other news for you, but that'll have to wait for another video. So here's the gearbox, and you can see the filler plug here, which appears to be a 17mm attachment. So we're going to try and open that up, and that will hopefully allow the gearbox oil to drain nice and freely. And hopefully I'm not going to drop this into the tank below. So we'll just take this out and then get beneath and undo the main plug at the bottom, and with any luck we'll be able to drain that without any issue at all. So here we are under the bottom of the car, and I just get my gloves on, and this is the gearbox sump plug. Turns out that a 16mm socket fits that perfectly, so I'm just going to open that up and then we'll try and remove it without dropping the plug into the tub beneath it. So that opened up quite well. Just waiting until this loosens off a little bit. Let's see if we can. No, it's still too tight. Oh, that felt like it gave way a little bit. So see if I can twist this off now and just drop the oil straight out. I just recently topped this up because it was completely empty, but now that we've had this leak, I decided that I wasn't going to drive the car any longer, and that I was in fact going to crack on with the restoration. So here goes. Well, you can see how nice and clean that is. I mean, it's barely been in there a fortnight really, but all good things, and that we'll get this sump plug cleaned up, and then I'm going to allow that to drain overnight. Now it's quite cold. I don't know whether you're supposed to run the car to warm up the gearbox oil or not, but we'll let that run out, and that's two jobs done. The main engine oil's been removed, and now the gearbox oil, and we can hopefully get the radiator out perhaps at the weekend and crack on with some more of the removal aspect of the restoration. And it's starting to get a little bit more exciting now. Well, I'm still sat here. I'm sorry it was a bit disjointed, but at least the gearbox oil is out, and that went fine. No problem with that at all. I think as I do more of these tasks in taking the car apart, it's going to become less of a challenge in terms of my confidence, and hopefully I'll feel that I can tackle all of the jobs that I need to. So with that, thanks for watching. We'll get another video done. The next job is trying to empty the radiator and the coolant system without making too much of a mess here in the garage. So I'll catch up with you with that video and also my latest news.